I envision a young child saying no to his parents.
It's a negative connotation with the word no.
I don't think much of it. I have no idea.
No means no. Pretty simple.
When I think of no, it's just like, just not gonna happen.
The word no generally has a negative connotation. When someone says no to you, usually you will feel rejected, or you will feel denied of something that you really want. But that's not always the case. Let's look at a great example. Jesus, when he was praying in the Garden of Gethsemane, he prayed to his Father, "Father, if it is your will, let this cup pass away from me." Something very important, though, that Jesus says, "But not my will, but yours be done." In the same way, we can think of St. Paul. St. Paul, when writing to the Corinthians, he was telling them that 3 times he prayed to the Lord to remove that thorn of his side, whatever that thorn might have been. The answer was no. Why? Is it because God wanted to punish them? Perhaps no. Because the reply to God to Paul was, "My grace is sufficient for you." In Jesus' case, God decided not to remove the cup away from him, but he must suffer. And you know what? No meant something good for you and for me. Because had God decided to remove that cup of suffering from Jesus, you and I wouldn't be saved. So no was good. Another thing that we need to think about when we receive a no, is it my will or is it God's will that we're after? Have you been denied a position at work? Have you been denied an application that you applied to a college or perhaps a medical school or maybe a law school that you've been applying to? Maybe you were denied and you were said no. How did you feel? Did you pray and did you ask yourself, "Lord, is it your will that I go to that school? Or is it your will that I go for that career that I would like to do in my life?" Sometimes God's plans are greater than what we can think of. Remember that when a no is said to you, think that perhaps something greater expects or awaits you later on. I have an experience to share with you when I was said no. I was moving to a new parish. At least I wanted to move to a new parish. I went to an interview with the pastor. We both got along very well, connected. I said, "I got it." And he told me, "I want you." My heart was set to go to that parish. That same week, I received a phone call from a priest that worked at the Archdiocesan Youth Center. And he asked me, "Father Bismarck, I hear that you are moving to another parish, that you're trying to go on to another position. Would you consider taking the position of the young adult ministry program at the Archdiocese of Newark?" I was confused. I had no idea what God really wanted me to do. I know where I wanted. And I prayed. "Lord," I said, "I'm confused. I don't know what to do. My heart is telling me, yes, go to that parish. You'll be great there. And now I have this phone call. What do you want me to do?" In prayer and speaking with my friends, I realized that my heart, Bismarck, wanted to go to that parish, but it was not what God wanted. So he said, no. It was not until later on that I was able to realize that God really had greater plans for me with the young adult ministry and the Hispanic ministry in the Archdiocese of Newark. And you know what? It brought me great joy. So if you have been told no, think in a positive way, that it may not be God's will at that moment for you to receive what you're asking for, because He might have something greater for you.